So on the topic of haters, I just kind of wanted to share a story, and this is completely unrehearsed, but so I was scrolling on Facebook, and I get targeted for ads all the time, and one of the ads that I came across is from somebody who we just don't get along, and that's okay. I'm too tired to really care, but the thing was, I was looking at the comments in his ads, and it's interesting how things happen in life. I couldn't believe how harsh people were being to this person and their product. And they're not even really in direct competition with me. They do sell kind of audio production stuff, but not like I do. Um, but really, I combine what they do anyways. So, mine is more of a one-stop shop. My cat is going crazy behind me. Mine is more of a one-stop shop. His is more of a very specific thing that you have to want to learn, and then from there you're kind of done. But it's taught here anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But I was very surprised at the haters on his comments on his ad. There's always going to be haters, and the thing is, a lot of people accused him of like making it. His product is a MIDI pack, and at least one of his products is, and it makes it way, way, way like easy to just kind of drag and drop chord progressions from a MIDI pack, and it makes it easy for you. If you're not a piano player, it's great, or even if you are a piano player, but you're just sitting at a cafe and you want to produce a track, it's much nicer to have whatever it is, 800 chords at your disposal, and whatever it would be, like 600 chord progressions, rather than needing a MIDI keyboard or needing to pencil it in. So it's a pretty convenient product, but the crazy thing is so many people are just like, this product is for idiots, this product is for people who don't know how to produce, or like if you are a producer and you need this, you should really rethink your career and this and that. And it's just like, you have to be so careful. Like, number one, from your guys' perspective, you have to be so careful of criticism, because half of the people that are criticizing, number one, probably do own Ableton, and they probably even, arguably, have a better studio setup than you and I. But they're not releasing music. They don't even have more than like 10 fans to their name, and they don't do the dirty work that it really takes, the hard work that it takes to be an actual DJ producer with a fan base. They have a studio, they mess with music, and that's about it. And they have very strong opinions about something that they know to a degree about, but there's a lot of aspects of it that they don't know about because they don't have a fan base. So they don't need to know what it's like to be charismatic, and they don't need to know what it's like to have to do fun things for fans that are fun, like create contests and interact with fans, and even set up shows and stuff. So my point of saying all this, so like that's your perspective of it, is like there's always going to be haters, but then there's like my perspective of it is it's like so many people are going to be probably rude to me like they were rude to this guy, because it's like a shortcut, or it's like you're exposing secrets, or like you're what do they call that, like you're downgrading, or like you're minimalizing the amount of effort it takes to make a track. Maybe the 30-day power production course does do that. Maybe my advanced production course does do that. But here's the thing, it still works, and it still gets the job done, and it's still, at the end of the day, if you follow that stuff step by step, you're still going to have music, you're still going to have a track. And furthermore, if you take the rest of the academy and surround all the other courses around your product, which is that music, from the 30-day power production course, and then eventually from the building blocks of that 30-day power production course, the beginner's course, into the advanced production course, you're golden. You'll have a fan base, you'll know what to do, and you'll know how to do it and how to continue it. Like, you're good. But there's still going to be hate for that, and it's just, there's haters everywhere. There's always going to be hate, and there's always like issues, and there's always people that are jealous or just get mad because like you didn't straight off the bat be like, this is going to take 10 years, so you better get ready. People get mad because it's like, you don't make it as complicated as they had it presented to them. And So anyway, so there's going to be haters for me, there's going to be haters for you. It's going to hurt, it's going to sting, and you really have to be careful about it. And even though I really don't even like this guy all that much, I really did feel for him because some of these people were dogging him out um, over a MIDI pack. And it's not like the guy can't produce music, it's not like the guy can't play piano. And it's not like the guy doesn't offer other solutions. If you don't want the damn MIDI pack, you don't even have to buy that. There's other things that he offers. But the crazy thing about it was like people were just so rude about it, and it was just like so unnecessary. Um, and the ad wasn't the greatest, and the ad copy wasn't the greatest, but it was like still like who cares? Like if you're a great pianist and you don't need a MIDI pack, who cares? Why are you commenting on his thing? But anyways, this whole rant is just to show you that like even a great pianist that offers other products but also offers a solution that's great for producers on the go or great for people who can't play a lick of piano, you're still going to get hate. Whether you're a producer of 10 years, you're still going to get hate. Whether you cut through all that fat and BS and take My Music Academy and cut out a decade of turmoil and blood, sweat, and tears, you're still going to get hate. Being that I'm the one who had the balls to put that kind of stuff out there, oh, I'm going to get hate. I know it's coming, and I'll probably refer back to this video and be half smiling, half in tears, because here I am consoling myself from the future, and here I am also in tears because, some hater really was downright rude about something that I've dedicated my life to and just found a cool way to present it to people so that they don't feel like I felt so many times in my life, like I've had to give up on my dreams because I'm just not that good of a mix engineer. Well, guess what? Now you can bypass 8 years of the heartbreak that I had because I'll show you all the tools and tips and techniques and tricks that you can use to bypass all of that and feel good about yourself. So just because something doesn't beat you down to the point to where you're contemplating suicide and what your true life's calling was doesn't mean that it's bad. Like, help in cutting corners, or more so a smarter way of doing something, doesn't mean that you're bad or not a good person, or just because you haven't like thought about like, man, this is so hard, is this really even for me? Like, just because you don't go to that dark corner of your mind doesn't mean that you haven't like done the work or that you're not worthy. It's like I always use this example, and it's kind of off topic and not totally relevant, but it's something to consider because it depends on your perspective. Just because you use a car to get to work, like just because you didn't buy the rubber to make the tires, or like go through every year a driving class to stay relevant with knowledge, or just because you didn't, whatever, buy your own refinery to create that end product that is known as gasoline that we put in our car, or whatever it is that you have to do to make that, doesn't mean that you're a hack. You're just using the vessel known as a car to get to your end goal of work. Just because you didn't make all the parts of the car and go through the hard investing of buying the rubber and the metal and the paint and the plastic doesn't make you a bad person. It's just time moves on and things become more efficient. So when you're having issue with a hater, guys, or haters, come back to this video. I'll welcome you back. We've all been there, whether we want to admit it or not. Whether you're a producer of a month and you suck, or a producer of a month and you're great, or a producer of 10 years and you suck, or a producer of 10 years and you're great, or you're promoting your own brand of DJing or a product, it's okay, because life is filled with humans, and humans get jealous, they get angry, they get upset, and hate exists. So don't worry about it too much, guys, but I hope at least this story gave you a little food for thought and something to think about today, with my kind of frenemy, if you will. He's not a bad piano player. He doesn't have necessarily bad products, but boy, did he have some haters, and it was crazy to see. So everybody's got them, guys. Don't get down on yourself. Just continue on doing what you do, because at the end of the day, that hater's going to leave a bad comment. They're going to have a few beers, go to bed, wake up, still hate their lives, forget about you, forget that they even left you a comment, and move on with their life. So don't let one innocent comment of some hater totally redirect the path of your life and knock you off guard because they're going to forget by tomorrow anyways. I'll see you guys on the next video. Continue on.